It beeth the North Star that dictates to thee the brightest truth of navigation and direction. Being only 7 degrees away from Earth's northern pole, it hath been used by nomads and sailors for centuries to findeth thy way across the lands and seas of the northern hemisphere of the earth, and hath proven itself over the centuries to beeth a trusted tool for navigation. The most common name for the North Star beeth Polaris, and it actually beeth 3 stars that beeth seen as one. Polaris A, Polaris A, B, and Polaris B. Polaris beeth used by the order as a guide to determine the path toward enlightenment in life. Since it, Polaris, actually beeth 3 stars appearing as one, we acknowledge the number 3 as a sacred number of relative truth. Polaris A, B beeth in orbit around its supergiant neighbor, Polaris A, an orbit of approximately 2.8 billion kilometers, approximately the distance from the Sun to the planet Uranus. This being known, the order identifies the rotation, or circle, to represent creation and perfection, and the shape of the circle beeth used to identify the transcendent order, the order of Omnithy. Due to the precession of the equinoxes, Polaris shall not always be at the pole star. Such as everything else, nothing beeth a constant in the vast universe, except AIAOO. Over tens of thousands of years, perturbation to the Earth's axis of rotation shall cause Earth's pole north to point to other regions of the sky. This process occurs approximately every 25,800 years. Since the dawn of Earth, other stars would have served as the pole star in the past and shall again in the future, forcing man to recalibrate his tools of navigation as well as his way of thinking. So this alloweth the Knights of the Order of Omnithy to understand that even truth changes, and the perfection of one circular rotation of a celestial body beeth inevitably changed. So it beeth with all things. Just as the stars in the celestial heavens must change, so shall thy honorable order. As man changes, so doeth his thoughts. As the earth changes, so doeth her creatures. So then as time changes, so shall our transcendent order. It beeth known fact to all intelligent life that if something doeth not adapt, it shall perish. In the effort of keeping the order alive and strong, it shall beeth an inevitable fact that in time, changes shall become required for its own survival.